Metro Boomin want some more, nigga.
Hennessy and HotWings, you tuning in. Hennessy and HotWings, you tuning in. Just listen to Miss Hot Sauce, she doing it. I'm fucking with Miss Hot Sauce, she cute as shit. She talking about your city and what's going on. She got tips for you, shorty, how to get it on. She talking to the men and what they doing wrong. Politicking about some business, she a little sassy. Hennessy and HotWings with some hot sauce, that's real classy. Depending on the topic, she might get nasty. Got the podcast blasting, it's a real classic. Got my Hennessy and HotWings, let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and HotWings, let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and HotWings, let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and HotWings, let's get it cracking. Yeah, papers, let's get it cracking.
Got my Hennessy and HotWings, let's get it cracking.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh.
I was a little delayed with my boom.
It wasn't. And then she's drinking.
We wasn't ready. We were not ready.
Lipstick.
Oh.
How do you guys like this lipstick?
I don't know how I feel.
It's a little struggly.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's more like a lip gloss.
Gloss. I was gonna say, yep. I got those. You can't go to those like on the fly because then you look like you was on the corner.
But I want to be a little bit on the corner.
I mean, it's Memorial Day weekend. We can be
outside.
We outside.
We're not outside. It's raining all weekend.
Okay.
Nobody's outside.
Wow. You didn't.
Trash outside.
We're actually inside.
You didn't have to rain on our parade like that, Jill.
Get
But
I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
That needs to be on everybody's everything. It's like, bada ching.
Shout out to the Saucy and Friends morning show, man. I'm tuned in every single day, locked in.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Definitely the only morning show you guys need to be tuned in here in
Absolutely. Motherfuckers.
Oh, wow, Jill. Wow. Okay.
I'd be tuned in. I'd be tuned in, but then I'd be in
you have to make it look like you don't be tuned in, my nigga. We be seeing it.
Right. We can see you.
Oh man.
So hi everybody. Welcome to our season finale.
Oh my God.
And it's so funny because we've never had a season. So, you know, we usually just take breaks.
Right.
I hate the lip gloss. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you on that one.
There's going to be something here that I can use.
It's like Pearl was on the corner. It's not
necessarily.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that my face is dry and disordered.
Here we go.
So it's
No.
kind of like, you know, it's kind of like a shiny lip and a dry face. The contrast could work, but it won't, you know.
It doesn't. It doesn't work.
It doesn't. Tonight we do have a very special guest, and we will talk to them a little bit later on in the programming. You like that programming. So
programming. That game is sweet.
You like that. But we've got a lot of catching up to do anyways. So tell me about your lives. Like check-in, relationship check-in. Where we
Wait,
at?
can I just do an intro for you guys though? And then I'll do our guest. So yeah, let me do an intro for you guys because baby, I got some intros today.
Absolutely. Intro on 10.
I got some intros today.
Our intros be premeditated. I don't like it.
Premeditated. Oh, let's start with you over here, Sister Locks over here. But actually, those are not Sister Locks. Those are Goddess Locks. Forgive me. Giving us locks for the girls, honey. Inches for you bitches. Geriatric lover. She got jungle fever. Give it up for Jill Badu.
This is why you can't tell black people your business. This is why you can't tell black people your business.
I mean, low key, you did tell the Hot Wings this last week. I'm just, reiterating that. That's it. That's it. And then
I don't
over.
like that.
You didn't like it? You didn't like it?
Uh-uh.
She got
I
jungle
like it.
fever. He got jungle fever. They got jungle fever.
Are we done?
Okay.
Wow.
All right, I'm sorry. And then on the other side up there, listen, Goldilocks with the glasses and frames, Angela Yee, who? We got a new morning show in town. It's called Saucy and Friends. Give it up for Saucy herself, Miss Hot Sauce, the boss.
Welcome to the stage. Woo!
Wow, I got so thrown off by the scream. I didn't even know what to say next. I didn't even know. But it's Miss Hot Sauce to you. Oh no, that's your tag. That's not.
I know, right?
I'm struggling today. And then there's me. Guys, I couldn't find my future wife, so I've given up and I'm now married to the streets. It's Ms. Mo Filla.
With the cold ass haircut. Let's see.
Wait, is it this side? Which side?
It's that side. Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
My barber went crazy.
Your barber did the fucking thing, bro.
He went nuts. I was like, oh my God, it's a long weekend and I'm going nowhere. I'm going to be in the house with all this sexy haircut. It's so crazy.
And with all the goddamn rain that's going to be happening, which is not fun.
Somebody come rub my head. Somebody, since I can't go out to the street, somebody's son come rub my head, please.
Ooh, I want somebody's son to come rub my head.
Yeah, in the rain. Ooh.
That would be sexy.
Right?
Yeah.
Summer rain, even though it's cold as fuck.
Yeah. Summer rain.
So welcome to another serving of Henny and HotWings, where the show just be starting. So relationship check-in. It's our last show, and I can't wait until we come back in September. We'll have so many things. We'll be doing little things here and there. You might see a pop-up or two, but nothing planned, nothing too crazy. But yes, let's start with Mo Filla.
Oh, I was hoping if I looked away, you wouldn't say Mo Filla. Shit.
Why I chose
So yeah, like you heard in the intro, couldn't find my girl. Lab tech is a dead end street, so I'm back out in these streets. Streets are calling my name. Not technically.
Do you have a summer roster, or you're just kind of one?
I mean, there's always that solid, old faithful, quote unquote, that you can always count on if you don't have nothing else. You feel me? But I'm out here and I'm open to build a new roster. So
I'm open to adding to my roster.
Yes, because
I hate building the roster. I hate it. It's so time consuming.
It's fun in the summertime. See, I hate doing it in the winter and fall because you actually have to plan and do stuff. But in the summertime, you can just bump into people and then, oh my God, you're a new member of my roster. Oh, this is magical. Like this is the fun time.
I don't think that your roster has to be like crazy where you have to put in a lot of work and a lot of time and do a lot of things. It's just like whoever catches you while they can. Like if it's a random Tuesday and somebody's like, hey, let's go out to eat. I'm out here. I'm out. And if somebody by dinner time was like, yo, let me take you out to dinner, I'm out. I don't need to coddle or nurture these motherfuckers. I just gotta go out and be cute.
Wow. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, what is your usual practice? Like, what do you mean doing it wrong?
What is your status?
Well, I just I feel like sometimes once you because usually what I do is like if I find somebody that I like, then I will dead the roster. And I make that mistake every single time. Like every single time, I'm like, I'm not going to get rid of the roster unless we're married, right? But then every single time I drop the roster because, I want to focus my energy on just one person because I can't do the multiples, right? So if I like you, I'm just kind of like, all right, let's just figure this out. And then of course, I have a 6-week relationship shelf life. So, very shortly after, I'm like, damn it, why did I get rid of everybody on the roster? And so now I either have to do outreach calls to see what are we doing? Are we still is this still a possibility? And feel that out. And then sometimes people are like, yeah, I'll come back on the roster, but most of the time they've kind of moved on because I ghosted them, right?
That's
I feel like I found a formula in life because I used to be just like that, Jill. Once I like
Ooh, what's the
somebody, I kind of
formula?
like hone in on them. So if I really like somebody, I still give them all my attention. What you don't do is completely ghost the roster, right? You now just rearrange them, so to speak. So there's only one person that's getting your energy, your JJ, this, that, whatever. But you're still communicating. Hey, how you doing? This, that, and the third. If the main source isn't available, you got a backup to spend some time with. Not anything sexual, just somebody to hang out with. You know what I mean? And then eventually, when that 6-week time frame wears out, you haven't completely gotten rid of your roster.
She's spitting the whole entire gospel right here. That is exactly how you do it. I don't know what you're doing, dog. Like, son, that's not. Why are you giving all of you? And it's not even like, even when you do check in with the other ones, it's not even like you gotta check in for real. It's just a text message like,
hey
Ed,
how you doing? I was thinking about you. How you doing?
That just feels so.
You just sound lazy.
Damn.
Wow. So because I can't maintain a full roster, I'm lazy?
You don't even have to have a full roster. You can
just
have
a simple juggle. Simple juggle.
Or just a simple backup,
Ooh.
I have a dude who's legit been texting me good morning text since November. Like legit. No, like legit every morning. Every single morning on Earth.
Aren't they persistent with the good morning text?
But there's no conversation. This is the gag. There's no dialogue. It's just good morning. I say good morning back, and that's it. Then tomorrow, good morning, and then that's it. Like,
he just needs that good morning relationship.
Why would you be good morning texting somebody for 7 months? Like, that's weird. That is
a good morning relationship. He just needed somebody to wake up and say good morning to. That's all he needed.
Do I count the good morning guy on the roster?
No, he's definitely not on the roster. Fuck out of here.
I feel like the arbitrary good mornings are synonymous with the WYDs. Like, what? Good morning, what? You just kind of say, you don't have to say it. You can just say a general good morning on Facebook or Instagram or something. You don't really have to text me. It's probably a mass message too.
Ooh.
A mass message, good morning.
Right. I didn't even think about that part.
Yeah.
Especially when the conversation doesn't follow up.
But like, he's also not local. So I think that's the other piece of it too. Because he is a ways away, it's kind of like, what are we going to talk about? We have nothing.
How was your day? Because I wasn't with you last night. How was your day? Maybe.
But something a little bit more every day.
Well, I would hope he would have more conversation, but a little bit more than good morning. That seems mass text.
Nothing. I will show you. It's just a sea of blue good mornings. Just good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hell no.
7 whole months. 7 whole months.
I just blocked the number because of a constant good morninger that I stopped talking to, stopped responding to, and then he would pop up out the blue. And because I deleted his number, I would get trapped up in the good morning trap again. Like, oh God, it's him. So I just blocked him this last time. Because then it was like, oh, you left me hanging. On what? A good morning? Like, what the fuck?
Good morning back. And scene.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? So dumb.
We do have our special guest in the waiting room. So we will introduce her to the screen and we will continue on with our conversation.
Because you ain't safe. Oh, you ain't safe. But our very, very, very special guest. Listen, guys, we had a little snafu the last time she was scheduled, and we apologize wholeheartedly for the madness. But my goodness, we've got her here now. She's my boo. She's Hot Sauce's boo and Jill Badu's boo. It's none other than my boo Oompa. Hi, baby. Yes.
Don't act.
Don't be coming on here all drippy and stuff. Don't be coming on here all drippy. Don't do it.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah, so I'm having
turn it sideways.
Okay, I'm having some internet issues right now. I'm trying to troubleshoot while we talk.
Okay.
So yeah, also I'm all of y'all's boo. That makes me very excited.
First of all, and then you pop up extra drippy, like yes, honey, yes.
Look at how cute and shiny.
Thank y'all.
Like a fucking lighter.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, I might have one. No, I can't.
Come on, Nails. Listen. You're
We
just
even done
showing
yours,
off.
Nana.
Pink and Pretty.
We that over here in Upper Corner.
Savin Hill, actually. Black woman owned.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yep. I did see their Instagram.
Gold.
Shout out to them.
Gold.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in that.
Yes. Come on, Prince. I mean, I'm just stuck on the look today. Oompa, I'm stuck.
Wow. Damn, don't gas me up.
Don't see you. We're gonna start off with the gas.
That's already big. Don't gas me up now.
You've got a good morning, Miss Badu.
Oh wow.
I hate the
They
good
want
morning
you to
too.
know that they want you to have a good morning, Miss Badu.
Right.
So
For the rest of your
ridiculous.
life, honey. Just for the rest
So
of your life.
So, Oompa, welcome.
boo.
It's our season finale, and you are finally on the podcast. This is absolutely amazing, and we're super excited to have you here.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited. That's what I know.
We're all excited. Oh, yes.
I'm trying to do quick marketing, everybody, so they can know that we's out here.
Okay.
We were doing a little check-in to see how everybody, we always start the show with just a relationship stat so we can know how disrespectful or non-disrespectful to get.
Yep.
But we don't ever really get disrespectful, so I don't know why people be thinking that.
I mean,
Why
I
not?
low-key
Get
be getting
disrespectful.
disrespectful. I
Get
be low-key getting
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
Well,
I mean, I
that's
did
true.
tell a room full of taken men that I was looking for a baby's daddy. So,
Yeah.
you know,
In case
this
they
was
had a
before the
cousin.
check-in. It was
case they had
before
a
the
cousin.
check-in.
Yeah. So then
It was
after
before.
that, she knew how to, thread, a little lighter than before.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
just told him that I squirt. That's all.
we did find out that one baby is still.
Whoa!
Wow. Wow.
So we might be getting a baby daddy out of that anyway.
Let me know. Let me know how it works.
We're gonna keep y'all posted. We're gonna keep y'all.
I need to know this. Yeah, I need to know all the strategies. I need to hear everything.
Listen, you have to be really secure in your relationship to come on this show because we have ended many of relationships. Many.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
We're so
I don't
nice.
know why. We're very respectable women.
Yo, when you say it, Mo, it sounds different.
Wow. It'd be
Because
your own
we
people.
know in some shade somewhere. We're very
Right.
respectable woman.
We are so respectable.
You hear the trouble in it. Like you said.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's just not what you're
Wow.
saying to be true. I don't believe you. Oh,
Guys,
man, I can't do it. It's too hard.
y'all don't see the halo that's happening all around me? It's halo.
Like
All right.
little homies.
Wow. Whoa. Okay.
So we're doing relationship check-in. We just checked in with Mo Filla. We are going to go right over to Miss Jill Badu. How's it going for you, honey? Tell us everything.
I hate y'all because we actually talk outside of this, and so I know y'all know my business, and so I want to just lie and be like, ain't nothing going on.
Psych. We wasn't gonna let that happen. Psych.
And y'all won't let me maintain any semblance of privacy in my personal life.
No. What is that?
So that's dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, so last week I talked about my geriatric Caucasian friend. And
you can't catch me on the inhale like that, Jill. You can't catch me on the inhale. Oh
and
my
it can't
God.
be all of those. It gotta be like one or two of them. It can't be all of them.
Oh, it's all of those. It's all of the above.
I know. It's a lot going on there, but things are developing really well. Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, she's really behaving right now, and I'm gonna let you rock until Hot Sauce comes back, so that we can jump you verbally. 100%.
I mean, it's a whole season finale.
Come back. Thank you. I'm calling my mans. Thank you. Come on back because she's over here trying to behave. She's over here trying to behave, talking about. Oh, I told you guys last week about my geriatric Caucasian friend, and it's going really good, and tried to leave it at that.
So is it like just going good? Are you guys making some headway?
Follow up.
Are you guys like heavily dating? Are you like,
is he calling you queen?
This is Mo. I want you to know that this is all Mo. This has nothing to do with me.
It's season finale. I'm not playing with you today. It's season finale.
I see that. I
not
see
playing
that. I'm
with
over
you.
here just trying to, have some sort of discretion, but you're not letting me be great.
Oh, and Mo, she did say that when she finally get a man.
Oh,
that
she was going to try to. Do we have to demote? Is it demotion time? Is it that time?
Luckily, it's the finale.
You went from a hot girl to a lukewarm one.
I know, right? in time for the summer, who goes backwards?
Whatever. Things are going well. We are, seeing each other rather frequently. And things are fine.
All right.
That's fine. Okay.
Right.
Oompa, how are you?
I'm well.
Are you? What's your status?
Man, I was trying to date men for like 10 minutes, and it's really ghetto.
It's so ghetto. It's so ratchet.
So ghetto.
So ghetto.
Why would you do that? Like, why? What possessed you to come over here?
I'm mad single, right? And I was like, I'm not gonna get into a relationship. I'm not gonna do any of that. I don't want any of that. Women, I love women, and they go straight to the heart. They penetrate the heart. So I was like, let me chill for a little bit. Let me just figure that out. So let me go over here to Ghetto Land, USA, see what's up with these dudes.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, it's really desolate. Like, it's really kind of crazy.
It's
it's
third
like,
world country type stuff.
Like the good morning. Y'all were talking about the good morning when I came in, and I was like, if I get another good morning, it's gonna be good night.
Good morning. It ain't no good morning, nigga. Like, what the fuck? What's so good about this? So what's it like for you?
It's tough because I'm so fluid as a human. Like, you can't really put me in a box. But a lot of niggas or a lot of people. Excuse me. Can I?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
this is the uncensored space. Okay, you like that word.
But people got simple minds. They got simple minds. They want to put you on one plane, and they really can't get out of what it means for them to see you, like, or what it means for them to engage with you. So they really don't know what to do with me. And I'm like, I get it. Most days I don't even know what to do with me. So, but it's ghetto, and I don't like it. I'm going back where I belong.
You
go home.
I'm going home. That's what happened to me. I went over for a little bit, and it didn't happen.
I was about to say, can we cut the shenanigans, please?
Wait, you came to our side of town?
No,
I was almost there.
She stood on her balcony and looked at our side, girl, bye.
I straddled the fence. I kissed the girl. Don't forget that, and I liked it. Did I kiss her? Yeah, I kissed her.
Exactly. You don't even remember because there was so much male action going on in the midst of that.
That's fun. That's cool.
I did a titty, and did she suck my titty?
Exactly. You don't remember anything she did.
I don't remember, but I was there.
Look at Javon doing.
I was reaching over. I was like, whoa, I'm almost here. And then some hating ass bitches was knocking on the bathroom door trying to get in because they knew they wanted to come in. I was like, no. Wait.
Now, was it a saucy night or was it like a real you were intentional?
I was very saucy.
Extra saucy. Exactly.
It doesn't count.
Thank you.
Doesn't count.
Thank you.
I was lucid.
She was on the porch looking on the balcony.
I was on the fence.
You weren't on anything.
I was on it. I was on it.
You were that neighbor peeking through their blinds.
On a dude in front of a woman, and there happened to be another man behind her. It was a good time. We were all hanging out in the bathroom. So I was there.
I don't trust you.
Thank
you.
Thank you, Oompa.
Like stupid Jordan. Where's he at? He's
being stupid. Being stupid ass Jordan.
Why y'all talk about that man like that?
I'm not capping. I was there. This really happened to sit down. Don't be sitting here. No, Celeste. No, Celeste.
It was cat.
You're gonna downgrade my experiences.
One saucy night does not a queer make. Cut it out.
You don't even remember the experience.
How? Exactly. None of the woman part you rember. You just remember seeing a titty or three.
I was not even whatever. What I'm hearing is a whole bunch of haters
Mm.
on the screen in the comment section.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
like,
everybody else.
They're everywhere. They're
I don't
everywhere.
know. I don't appreciate it, and I feel like I'm not safe.
Mm. You're not. You're not.
It's not safe for y'all no more. We're not dealing with y'all.
We're not doing this with y'all no more.
So you're going back over. I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm sorry that you had to experience the trash
That
literally happens over here. It is very it's just very traumatic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
like it's borderline like abusive.
Mhm.
The type of foolishry that goes on.
I like
in
foolery. I like
these
foolery.
heterosexual streets. It is very terrible.
It's just strange, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to hate on anybody, but it's just like
you can hate.
I just be want to knock on them like, who else is there? This
Yeah.
is it.
I think I might ask once a day. I was gonna say once a week, but not even once a day. I'm asking, who raised you?
Job. Yeah.
Who raised you?
It's such basic shit that they are not really paying attention to, but then relying on, like super nice shit. Like, remember when I bought you that Forever Roses though? Yeah, that one
8
time.
years ago.
You could just like,
like they wasn't urban stems though.
When you leave, like little stupid shit. Like this is just things that you are supposed to be understanding about.
Yeah, it's not a special occasion. Just do them.
Can you put
what was the highlight of the ghetto for you? Like what really solidified that you don't belong here?
Like Libra men keep coming up. It was really the Libra man. I was like, and another one, and another one, and another one. Like, yeah, like what is this?
And I'm a Libra.
As am I.
Those two are Libras up there. Yeah, those two.
That Libra. No, come back.
But aren't you a Gemini?
No, that's an Aquarius over there. That's an Aquarius over there.
Okay. I do agree with you though. Libra men are rather strange.
To say the least. Yeah. It's like they're heady and beautiful in a certain kind of way, but it's just like they can't communicate. Like they just keep talking in the air, and it's like, bro, we on the ground. We got 2 feet on the ground right now, and I'm saying that as an Aquarius. Okay, I can't. If I'm telling you to bring it down to the ground, bro, you gone. Like you gone.
And they're highly emotional. Everything is personal to them. It's just it's really kind of. And were they October or September Libras? They was probably October Libra men.
It didn't go that far.
Don't do that. Don't do
I know they were Libras. And also,
I just know they were Libras.
In general, just like try to avoid accountability in general. So it's just like I'm not that one. I got a slick mouth. I'm from Roxbury. I'm not doing this with you.
I'm
not doing it. Listen, you gonna feel it in your like lineage. You gonna feel it.
Lineage.
You gonna feel it.
This brings me to me, right? So I am currently dating, or not even dating. I'm currently seeing a gentleman. And I believe that it started out as a business relationship, but somehow we ended up hanging out just a tad. And he's probably watching this now, so I'm going to try to behave. But I find him to be very, give me a word.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that if you want to behave. Wow.
Give me a word, Mo. I want your word.
No, I don't want you to do that to me if you're asking for behavior, because I don't know.
I don't want the behavior, but give me a word.
I don't know, friend. I don't know. I don't know.
You sure?
Spectrum. That one? I'm not sure which one we're speaking on.
No, like I mean, yeah, like it might be like this one might be a tad bit Jill Badu, help me.
Like I can't use a word. I can do that.
Like
I would just say different.
Eclectic.
No, different. Eclectic. No, that's he. I'm seeing flags of many different colors.
Not just red, but multiple colors.
Yeah, like red, high oranges, maybe even some like, you know, some areas are pink, other areas are almost red, but they're pink. Like I'm seeing the colored flags, and I am starting to get a tad bit worried about mental stability. What do I?
Is he a Libra man?
No, he's not. He's just a regular man.
A regular man. That's his sign.
What you say?
Regular.
Yeah, he's just regular. So, but not so regular. Like very irregular, regular. You know, like he's an artist.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's the first sign.
That's what I'm saying, right? Because artists are
he's a creative.
Yeah. And art creatives are usually, you know, they see differently, and they work differently. So I don't know what to do here. I'm a little confused because I do believe that there's a good relationship there. I'm just not sure that it's anything other than agape love.
Agape! Oh my God!
A little agape.
You're annoying.
You're so annoying.
He knows it.
But he's holding on and he's digging in to like try to like make a move. And I'm like, stop doing that. Like, stop trying to make the move. Like, leave the move alone. Like, let's not bother with the move. How do I say that to him? You guys have to help.
Still. Yeah.
I mean, I've been said it. This ain't it. This ain't it, sis. It's okay.
What is the language that I'm supposed to use?
This ain't it.
Yeah. Literally those words.
Wouldn't that hurt his feelings?
Is that your responsibility?
Your responsibility is to be honest, not to be disrespectful, and that's not disrespectful.
How do I say it without being disrespectful?
This ain't it. This ain't it. I don't know. I don't know how to sign language. I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but those 3 words usually do it.
Spanish is no is still no in Spanish.
Right.
No,
different languages.
No es mi hombre. So, you know, like, okay, I think, and then do I do this in a text message or do I do this in person?
Was it that deep?
It really
wasn't not deep, but he's gonna keep pressing, and I have to get him to unpress because I might be getting a tad bit creeped out.
Text.
I mean, listen, if he watching right now,
he got the message.
You know what's up.
Stop.
Tell him you got a girlfriend. Tell him you stepped out of the balcony.
Right. She took off the porch.
I am. I'm gonna say I'm going in a different direction.
Yes.
I'm going in a different direction.
That's the worst projection ever. Like, that's institutional. I don't want to hear that.
Right. That's how you lose your job. That's not how you lose a person.
In a different direction now.
Going in a different direction.
Oh, man. I like it.
I think I might use that actually.
Have you guys ever had to do a weird breakup?
I'm the king of ghosting.
Oh, so just recently it wasn't this.
Oh
no, I used to be.
Yeah. But we've evolved now. We've evolved. I don't ghost anymore.
I don't think Oompa has evolved.
I don't think so. The way she did that ghosting dance, I don't know. The way
I'm not that shitty. But yeah, a regular.
I used to do the ghosting thing. Recently, it wasn't necessarily a breakup, but I had to like really make it strict and firm to somebody that I was not romantically interested in them, which was pretty tough. It was a long paragraph to explain very clearly that I'm very flattered at your passes, but this will not be anything more than a friendship or a collaboration business-wise. Like,
no. The worst part is
they take it. Sorry.
I mean, shout out to him for being an adult about it. And I mean, at least he didn't show me anything else. He could be in his head like, oh, fuck that bitch. But he didn't say that to me. So I appreciate him.
Okay. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say if he took it, I was gonna say because you said he took it well, but I was gonna say the worst part is like the follow up, like why not? Like that.
Like, come on, bro. Just
not
leave it at that, bro.
It makes it so awkward because it's like, well, I don't really how do I say you got weak nigga energy? And I'm like, how do you say that?
I'm
And like
only attracted to real niggas, and this
Like-
ain't it.
That is so it. That is so it. Weak nigga energy.
Ooh.
you're not
Yeah.
okay with that.
Title of show. Did you write that down, Jill?
Yeah.
Weak nigga energy. Oh,
She's like, yeah.
got that. All right.
Yeah. No, that is good. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sums it up.
you're not there enough, my nigga. Like you're not
Yeah.
there.
So you don't think that's mean to say to somebody you got weak nigga energy?
I
Like
mean, that's a little rude. That's a little rude.
Y'all
you
over here
didn't want to
talking
say like I'm going in a different direction, but you gonna say you got weak nigga energy? Like
That's only for the follow up. If I start off with you, I'm gonna do that.
I know. Like, if you ask for why, then you deserve weak nigga energy. If you ask why, then you deserve weak nigga energy. I feel like.
How would
I
I
gave the answer, and then they put a picture of him and his girlfriend, and like put them on like their relationship status up, and I was like,
See, my point exactly.
I didn't even know. Like, I don't care.
Exactly.
Where did this mystery bitch come from? I had no idea. Like,
And
why
you
would
just
you
proved it.
Yeah, like
You
what?
just proved it. So now I found a nice way to call beta bitches. It's weak nigga energy.
Yes. I still have an affection for beta bitch.
I know, because beta bitch is a different category too. It's a totally different category.
Beta bitch.
Yeah, beta bitch. So it's like, so it's
you
like
guys are so disrespectful.
It's like weak nigga energy, but with a catty side. So like
beta bitch. Like what?
That BBE.
Somebody go to the trademark office.
Give me my coin.
I love it. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we got a lot of,
We're getting here.
a lot of good things already.
We got some Henny and HotWings gear coming too with all of these things.
You're about to put that on a shirt. No.
See, everybody still like beta bitch. There needs to be yep, absolutely.
All right, bet. No sense.
This ain't it. No, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna man up. I'm gonna be honest, because after last night I yelled at him because I was just like, something ain't right. If I'm this angry with you because you're, not all there, then like this could only get disrespectful after that. Like because at this point you're like begging for abuse and bitch. So
I'm gonna give it to you. Don't do it.
X gonna give it to you. It gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. It's gonna give it to you. Sorry. Okay, let's get into it. Do you have the one that got away?
I'm sorry.
Do you have the one that got away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah. I'm here with my dog right now. Yeah, definitely. She just got away too. I was like, all right,
she's a runner. She's a track star.
And how did you let her get away?
Oh, I just wow.
Boom, put it out there. Let's get to it.
I have toxic traits, and I'm trying to shake them. I'm
you're an Aquarius. It's all right, babe. It's all right.
Right. That part. I'm unlearning. I'm unlearning a lot. Let's just say that. And I think there's a lot of ways that like I've been taught, like especially like in this body that love or like relationship is like possession, and I'm trying to unlearn that. So I feel like I've been like real possessive, and it just doesn't work. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it. What about you? What you doing? What about you?
It's gonna sound cocky, but no, I really don't have one.
She's like, I'm the
one that got away. I'm not even trying to front. Like, I really don't genuinely feel that way. Everybody that I've broken with, it was their loss. Like, I don't. I'm sorry.
I like that.
Okay.
I mean,
I like how you look to the light when you said that.
Thank you, God. That was my shout out to God. That was my shout out to God. Thank you, God.
Yeah, I think me and one of my friends, we often discuss that we are each other's the one that got away. So it gets a little awkward sometimes, but you know, it's all good.
Like what? Like why? If they got away and you guys are discussing it, why are you not getting not away?
Because we were both in other relationships.
Timing.
But you're both not anymore.
No, one of us still are.
Oh,
So,
yeah. That's gotta suck.
Yeah, timing ain't that right person bad timing or whatever, right person wrong timing, or that's just the worst.
Yeah. I have a one that got away?
I think you're a lot of people's the one that got away.
I mean,
like your best friend that like you kick it with all the time, like that's definitely yeah, she got away.
Maybe I should have fought for it a little bit more though. You know, maybe I let it get away because I didn't. You know, I don't got the time. You know, time for that. So maybe if I put up a little bit more effort, it could have been different. So it could be a one that got away. I always think about my college sweetheart too. Yeah, you know, I mean, he's always away. I never really got it. Still.
Yeah, that nigga was never yours. Like
he was mine, babe.
He belonged to the streets.
Wow.
He was my man.
He was a lot of people's mans, okay? He was a lot of people's mans.
Whatever.
Wow.
Jordan Carter's in the chat.
He only slept with my roommate and the other people.
He belonged to the
so maybe he was never there to be away.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Does he still have all his toes?
Huh?
Like, did you let him keep his toes?
Wow.
I did throw a speaker at him once, a Oompa. You know, the ones that was connected by three. I did do that at him once. That's when I found out he was sleeping with my roommate. That was weird.
Wow, that's really crazy.
You know that is, but whatever.
Yeah, that's a thank you.
Sorry?
It built character. Characterized right now. You know?
I feel like you've never been the same since him.
Because he ruined me. I should go kill him.
Wow. Okay.
That's what I was trying to get at when I was talking about the toes. I was gonna warm it up. I was gonna talk about next. Like, I was gonna get my there. Like
the views discussed. I feel like I've been doing this a lot lately, but the views discussed right now are not the opinions of the Henny and HotWings show. Jesus.
I'm not really. I don't even know where he lives. He doesn't even live in this country anymore.
Oh,
you know?
Okay.
You know, so whatever. Do you think that you can have multiple best friends?
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like more than two for me. I can't juggle two more than two. But
Sauce always claims that I'm like a best friend whore. Like
everybody's my best friend.
No, but you legitimately has maybe at the minimum 17 best friends.
Not at the minimum.
Like they all get equal time. I mean, we all get equal time. You know, like nobody's better than the other. Like she's a best friend whore.
Damn.
But you guys feel like you can have multiple best friends? You maxed out at 2?
I'm maxed out at 2, man. I can't.
I just had to check in with mine. She's a Capricorn, so I had to say, "Can I have other best friends, my nigga?" Is
that all right? Is it cool?
And she was like, "I feel like you do already," and I was like, "This is great, yeah." Like,
I love this.
Absolutely true. Okay, I mean, I do too. I have, besides Joe Badu, I have like a few others, but not as many as her. Sometimes I feel very diluted.
Ooh. He said you can. She said she feel like I do have multiple. She wanted me to correct it. She said, I feel like you do have multiple best friends. I didn't say nothing about Ken.
Oh, wow. That was like spoken like a true Capricorn. Shout out to her.
Yeah,
I know
so
exactly who that is.
That's how
Shout out to her.
I feel about her. I feel like she shouldn't have any more other than me. And she has 17. So, like, you know, my ego is little.
I love friends. Like, what are you gonna do? You know, why should you only just have one? Like, there's so many like people in the world, and like every relationship is so unique.
That's how niggas get AIDS. What is that?
No friendship AIDS. I'm not like doing anything with any of them.
Yeah, you are. You're doing everything with them, and you're not wrapping it up. I don't trust you.
I'm staying safe. I do always practice safe friendship. And so, you know, I just feel like every relationship is so different and so unique.
You see? Look at them.
I can't just pick one.
You see? You see that?
That's great.
Nobody trusts you.
I'd be so sad if I ever had to like pick just the one or two. Like, this is madness. Why should you have to do that?
You got Pisces placements? Y'all don't care? Yeah.
I don't know what my sun and moon and stars are. I don't know them.
Word. We're gonna figure it out after this.
Okay. But yeah, I have two. So I have like two besties, but I have other friends. But I think it's important to have like, I don't know. I can only juggle so many, number one, because I'm a hermit by nature and I can't take too many personalities. So once I connect to you, it's like I have to keep everybody separate. It's not going to be we all come together and be one big happy friend family.
Oh, I'd be doing that all the time.
Oh,
I'm
no,
notorious for mixing the friend groups, and everybody hates me for it.
No, you don't do
I'm
that.
the only one that don't get invited to the mix.
Wow. See, that's why you don't do it. That's why you don't.
She don't give a motherfuck. She don't give a motherfuck about my motherfucker.
No, because the thing is, the reality is she just wants to get invited, but she doesn't actually want
Yeah, she's never going to
come.
actually show up. This is true.
So wouldn't that be the most easiest thing to do?
Just send the invite so you can say
No,
you did it.
why are we doing that? We know what it is.
So that she doesn't have to make that face right there. That's why.
Fine, I'll do better.
No, she won't. It
She
is not
won't.
necessary. Keep that, boo. Bird. Shit. Yeah, like I mean, if you want, I mean, I won't do that because just like boyfriends and girlfriends, I believe that there's a super intimate relationship, and not everybody can be my best friend. You know, like we'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Be cool as fuck, but we do not have to be best friends. I'm not doing that.
How tall are you, Hot Sauce?
5'2".
2 feet 2.
Mm-hmm.
5'2".
Got you. Yep. That's what I thought.
Thing. I'm very territorial because I obviously tell all my business. So I like
very real.
I like to trust that, and I can't trust everybody with my shit. Like that's just not what's gonna go down in these streets ever.
Yeah.
No, what, Jordan? No, what?
What? No reason. Just no.
Just no. Maybe he just wanted to say no because we said we don't take his no seriously.
No, because Jordan wants me to be his shortest friend, and I'm taller than Oompa. Therefore,
not gonna do that.
Oh no! We settled this. Oompa is taller than me, but I am taller than Joe Badu, so therefore I'm still not the shortest of his friends. So shut up, Jordan.
There we go. I should.
Joe, you're shorter than
fucking rude ass.
We are the same height. Don't let her lie to y'all. She is 5'1". She is 5'1", just like me.
The whole entire motherfucking show, and that is unbecoming.
Oh.
It is unbecoming, and I am disappointed in you.
Sauce, you are not 5'2". We are both 5'1". Just cut it out. It's okay. It's not that serious.
Damn.
You want me to pull out my patient gateway?
I hate Jordan
patient gateway.
so much.
Do you want me to pull out my patient gateway?
Oh, with the gateway.
What does it say on your license? What does it say on your license?
It's on my. Do you want me to pull out my license too?
No, the license you could stuff. Not that I did it, but I know that you could.
I mean, I feel like that sounds like somebody that did it.
Yeah.
The documents, they put it.
My license and my patient gateway and my passport all match up.
Okay. You got that?
Yeah. Who did you pay for that?
I have
Wow.
to because that's all I had to do. All I had to do was be boring. So
Born
Be
tall.
born
Let's not do
the
that.
whole time.
whatever, Mo.
Let's not do that. Whoa.
Oh, look at him, troublemaking. Shut up,
I'm
stupid.
out.
Sit your ass down. Right, John. Exactly.
What do we got next? What do we got, Nizzy?
Oh, okay. So this question came up this week. So I have two friends who they're not best friends. Relax. Who one friend dated this guy. They went out a couple of times or whatever, and maybe they like kissed. And then the other friend happened to like swipe right on him online or whatever. And the friend who swiped right was like, oh my gosh, you guys have history, I'm gonna fall back. And the other friend was like, bro, it wasn't that deep, like legit, it was a couple of dates, we maybe kissed and that was it. And so I'm wondering, like, what's the threshold for like how far somebody can take it with another person before you're like, my friend did way too much with that person, so therefore they're now off limits.
I'm so childish, so I'll start off because I know y'all gonna beat me up for my answer. Because it limits my pool a lot. But like when it comes, okay, so if we're talking about like general homegirls, or are we talking about best friends? That's what I mean. That's what I don't know.
So it depends on the level of friendship with the person, first of all.
For me,
okay.
yeah. So for me, if it's best friends, even if there's an attraction to this person, I'm not.
They're
you're
off limits
to me automatically. If it's a homegirl, I think anything like, oh God, my statute of limitation is like, if you had sex with this person, I'm gonna talk to you about it and be like, hey, how do you feel? This, that, and the third. You know what I mean? If you have sex with that person, I feel like it's free game and it's really no.
What if I gave him head once? Like,
wow.
Where does that fall?
So wow, we just went straight there.
What was that?
I mean, I guess that's sex, is oral sex, but I guess you would have to have told me that you did that in order for me to feel like I need to talk to you about it.
So if I suck this dick, he's off limits.
Not that he's off limits. I would just need to talk to you about it.
No, that is not enough.
I said for homegirls. Best friends, if you're attracted, I don't care. But for homegirls, listen, the pool is small, sis. And at this point,
if she gets somebody head, they're off. You got to talk to her.
Not. What do you mean? I'm saying if at some point in the past they had an interaction where she gave him head, he's not off limits to me. If I run into him in the future, that's not my business.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, now
no, he's not off limits. That's me saying real quick. Hey sis, I remember you telling me you gave such and such head, but I'm hollering at him now. So what's up? You know what I mean? That's what that means.
Yeah.
And so if I said no,
I'm like, oh,
are
wow,
you gonna
that's
be
crazy.
like, are you gonna respect my no?
As a
or are you gonna treat me like
or
Jordan? Like, what are you doing?
I feel like it depends on the relationship that I
with
have.
the homegirl, exactly.
Not the homegirl, with the dude.
Oh, that's true. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Is it worth
because
it?
If it was really just a date and a kiss, then I don't give a shit. And if I'm saying like, yo, if she's like, oh, yo, I saw a homeboy, like he's cool. You, yes, go on ahead. Mm-hmm. I don't have none of those things. I don't really care about any of those things. Like if I like you, I like you. As long as you wasn't like my main, my main or something like that, then whatever, go on ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I was just talking about this with an ex last night, actually, and I feel like for me, I didn't like as an Aquarius. I feel like I done been in friend groups by accident before, like not even by accident, just kind of like I didn't. It's not that I didn't care. I just feel like.
It's not that I didn't care. I just didn't care.
But what I'm trying to say is I've been in friend groups, like with not trying to be disrespectful, but it's just like I had a connection with somebody else, like, and that's where that connection, like that's where it led me. And I'm trying to, but if it has done to me, I feel very personal about it. Like, you can't date my ex from like 5 years ago. That's fucked up. Like,
that's Aquarius shit. That's not Aquarius shit.
She's still unlearning. She's still unlearning.
It's mine. I looked it. It's mine.
I'm with Oompa too. Some like my possession over people is like that too. Like I'm very, very territorial. Like, ugh.
I'm territorial about the person that I'm currently dealing with, but not with my exes, so to speak. Maybe because I might be low-key narcissist. As the more I'm talking, I'm like, I might be a narcissist low-key. Because I'm like, when I see my exes, I'm like, a bitch, she could never. So I really don't care. Like, you know what I mean?
That's actually just healthy.
So I'm not even concerned about who you belong to, because that bitch ain't me. Fuck out of here.
I don't even have any limits. Like I feel like if like one of my friends was like, "Yo, you know, me and your ex-husband, you know, really hit it off," I'd be like,
"That's
cool. He's a cool dude. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
father.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like what you need to know. Like I'll help you out. And I guess for me, I also have this really like kumbaya vision of like a really blended family and stuff. So like, you know, it would be really cool if like I was actually cool with his next significant other. I think that would make for really great you know, family vacations and stuff. So I don't know, I'd be here for it. So Sauce, if you're looking for your next situation, I could put you on.
Wow. Her ex-husband.
I will literally take a very hard pass on that. I mean, the hardest pass
is very hard.
you could ever possibly pass on.
Extremely hardest pass.
That one. That was the one that I would take.
Rude, just rude.
What's happening? Yeah, like I'm all bad.
Let's be a village, best friend.
Like yeah, I don't. Even if it wasn't her, like I don't believe in the whole kumbaya shit. Like I feel like we can see each other and you know be reverent, you know, and those things. But we are not going on family vacation together.
Why not?
We are not doing it. We're not going to spend holidays together. We're not doing any of that. You and him live your life. Kudos to you. Can you take the kid for an extra weekend or something like that? But yeah, we do not need to mix and mingle. First of all, I don't like people enough for that shit. And I don't want to be many people's friends.
It's too many friends. It's too many friends.
I just said I unlearned a lot of shit, but that like I done started way too far behind to ever catch up to that. Like, we're like I'm not going to vacation. Ain't no blended nothing. We ain't blending shit. Dap them up. I can hug, give them a kiss when I see them. Like if I say you, like, but we're not going on no vacations, baby.
Yeah, it's not gonna be no village like that. No.
Then they dirty Mac behind your back.
Wow.
That's why I don't believe in. Okay, but do you guys believe in telling someone? Like, say you dealt with a person's friend. You didn't know necessarily how close they were, and then you and the person kicked it off. Would you tell that person?
Yeah.
Yo, funny story, all right? Yeah. So this was a crazy situation. So there was this dude that I went out with like a long time ago. And then my stepsister was getting married. And so my mom was hosting the rehearsal dinner at her house. So I pull up to the rehearsal dinner and I see old dude that I went on the date with. Like, granted, like it didn't go anywhere. It was a non-starter. He showed up like an hour late for our date. So that was just like, this is never going anywhere.
I hate you.
But like he legit was so awkward about it. I don't know if he ever told her. I didn't tell her because there was nothing to tell. But he felt so uncomfortable. You could tell the moment I walked into the room, he was like, holy shit, I can't believe this is her. And I was like, it's cool with me because we didn't do anything. Like we literally didn't do anything. I don't think I should have had to tell her about that. Should I? I don't know. What would I be disclosing? Like we went on one breakfast date where he was an hour late. So that was the end of that.
No. When would you have tell if you kissed him? or if you had fucked him, or if you guys had just dated like 3 times or something.
Yeah, maybe if we had been intimate, yeah, I'd probably tell her at that point.
How intimate is kissing intimate?
I ain't about to tell
No,
my
not kissing.
nasty secrets.
What you say? I'm not about to tell my nasty secret.
I ain't telling shit. I ain't telling my dirty nasty secrets. Every time somebody pop up, hey,
I just want to let you know I'm in a freak today.
like, you the common denominator here, you nasty. Like,
So you wouldn't say anything. You wouldn't tell the person that you whatever. But what if they
No.
find out because old person told them?
like it's like, oh, did you want to know? Like it's not like I went after somebody you're with, right? Like this is something in my history. Like if I want to tell you, I'll tell you. If I don't, I don't. Like I like if you ask me, like, yo, what's going on? Anything ever? Oh yeah. Like, but I'm not gonna just be volunteering. I got secrets. I ain't trying to volunteer.
Right.
I'm 100% with Oompa on that. Like literally, I was in a situation like that, and I chose not to tell at the end of the day because I felt like that was my business. And if that relationship wasn't necessarily going anywhere anyways, and we're just kind of like kicking it, and the other relationship didn't go anywhere, I don't think that it's my business. I don't think it's your business to know what I did in my past. Like if you ask me, I can't lie about it.
Yeah,
but if you don't ask me about it, then why am I sitting here volunteering my business? I didn't tell you everybody else I fucked, so why am I telling you that I fucked your boy?
And then let's honestly talk about it, because then it comes off like, oh, you throwing salt or you're being a hater if you do that. And it low-key could be read like that. It's like, what's your intent in coming out and saying these things?
Yeah.
Is it to say that, do you still have feelings for this person? Do you not want me to talk to them? Like, what is the point of you saying, hey, I'm dealing with this person, or I dealt with this person in the past? What's the point?
Right. Unless it was trash, then I might tell you just a warning.
Right, on some warning shit. Yes, we definitely had to have warning conversations. Like, wait a minute, sis. Wait.
I'm like, things, Bishop. Things you don't want to get involved. Like,
I mean, I get why people would want to know, I guess, or would want to say it, but at the same time, I also know how men act. Men act like if you slept with my boy, or if you looked at my boy, if you went on a date with boy, then you for the streets. Like, I don't need you judging me over some shit I did before you. You know, like, stop it. Like,
she for the homies. What? I'm for the homies? I didn't even know you existed.
And I wasn't even checking for you then. Me and you got a little something going on right now. Why you worried about that nigga? We cool. I can see that nigga and dap him up. We good. So, and it's not no crazy thing. So, you don't need to know all that. All you gonna do is piss yourself off.
Why you might suck his dick later on? No, I'm kidding.
So what about you, Jill? Are you telling, or you? Oh yeah, you're an overteller. You're a truth speaker.
But I honestly, I'm starting to feel like less is more. That's one thing that I've been unlearning. Like, is this a truth that I need to be telling? And
wait. Shout out to Tay not being slick though. That was the loudest creep I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, y'all.
No, you're good. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna start minding my business and keeping my stuff to myself at this point.
Listen.
You all have taught me well.
If I jumped across to your friend, then there's a reason.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
You're the problem.
It was you.
Yeah.
So I guess
that's kind of more reckless. I meant that more with men. Like, I was women. Like, I'm a little bit more graceful, you know? Men, it's just like, come on.
You ain't shit. Fuck out of here.
Men need to be talked to a little bit more aggressively.
You said what?
Because they don't be understanding for shit. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, kids. It's crazy.
Yo, and can we really just get into that real quick? Because I really be trying to be that person, that woman that Kevin Samuels rallies for. The understanding Black woman. And they really do not register when you try to talk to them like that. It's literally, now I have to threaten your life. I have to punish you. I have to do
I have
things.
to punish you.
Yeah, well, there might be something separate, but but like I have to be aggressive in order for you to understand that I'm not playing with you. Like, why is that the case?
Because I mean,
is that just what they from birth? Okay,
I think it's just what it is. Like it really is. Like it's unable to understand can't understand normal thinking. Cunt.
Well, I think it really comes down to audacity.
Nigga.
Like no, it's so real. Like I really do think a lot of guys are high key delusional, and so like you, in order to like break those delusions, you almost have to break them down. And I hate that it has to come to that, right? But it's just like, what you mean you don't love me like I love you? Exactly what I just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I need to further explain myself? My no should be enough.
That's it.
Look at him. Look at him.
Shout out. Speaking of men being unruly, speaking of the male species being unruly.
It's a wild baby.
He was just lurking in the background, like, "What's up? What y'all doing?"
It's not a season finale without an appearance from CK.
Exactly.
Man. It's not a Henny and HotWings finale. Wait, let me go.
So here's another scenario that kind of came up this week, right? So with Geriatric Bay, I went over to his house. I brought a friend, right? And so what if you're like, kicking it with somebody or whatever, and then your friends meet them and they don't like them? Do you stay or do you stop dating the person?
The hell, your friend ain't got nothing to do with that person, period. If you like them, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but like your friends, like your bestie, you bring your bestie to meet your mans and they're like, nah, sis, I really ain't feeling this dude for you at all. You still gonna keep keeping on?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really?
Reasoning. She just got a feeling.
She just like they just don't vibe. Like they don't like him.
I've literally had that happen with me and my best friend. And I mean, I get it. Like, you two might not vibe, but I'm a totally different individual. So
we vibe.
we vibe. So that has nothing to do with you. I love you, and I'm gonna make sure you two don't have to be in the same space, but that has nothing to do with me.
Really?
I mean, yeah, you just don't need to come around. And if you
That's
like,
it.
and I won't bring him around you. Like, what is the problem?
But like, if that's like your hope, yeah.
Yeah.
That's your best friend though, like, and they're always around you or whatever. Like, I feel like it makes for really sucky times when you can't bring your significant other around your best friend. Like, that
are the best
sucks
times for me. That's what
really?
Those are the best times for me.
Young said it depends on what they see. Like, I mean, if they saw or if they know that he's a known, like killer, or he's like, like he is like an abuser or he's a serial cheater, then I would appreciate her saying, well, that nigga is such and such and such, not, oh, I don't like him. So,
I'm glad you don't like him. Glad to know that.
If you would have asked me that, like, I was gonna say like 2 years ago, but like last year, if you would have asked me like last year, the answer to that question, I'd have been like, because like Tay don't like nobody. Like, not that's not true. Like Tay like everybody, but like it's just like I have a type and it's not the right type. Like it's my type is not good for me.
I was about to say.
So I bring somebody around Tay be like, yep, they're
That's
cool.
your type.
And it's like I don't listen. And then 8 months down the line, 2 years down the line, I'm like, Tay, I can't believe. She's like, remember we talked about this for a whole year straight? Remember we talked about that? Like, I didn't want to.
But you don't listen. You don't listen.
Never. But I started listening this year.
This year.
Now I started listening right now.
Right now. At 10:09 p.m.
I've been listening.
What you eating, Mo?
Some fruit. Gotta keep that thing juicy and sweet,
Is that a cantaloupe?
Yeah, that's been soaked in liquor.
I don't listen to those kind of things. I am, saving myself.
Wow, the lightning should be striking any moment now.
The way I feel about
I
cats
told
is
you
how I
that
feel
story.
about cantaloupe.
Bianca
Oh
is
wow.
I told you so. Mm-hmm.
What
Who
did
told you about
cantaloupe do to
cantaloupe?
you?
Bianca, they just said it in the chat. I told you so person. I'm like, yeah, you right.
Oh, Bianca, 1000% for sure.
I mean, sometimes it's needed. Sometimes you need a little.
You
I
do need
told
a.
you so.
It is
Even when
true.
you know that they don't need to hear it or they don't want to, be like, I told you. I know, girl. I know you told me.
You told me,
You
girl.
told me. But I just, child, I had to find out. Sometimes, I just feel like sometimes you just want to find out for yourself. You just want to see for yourself.
That's my biggest
Mhm.
problem. I am that child that has to get burned by the fire.
Every time.
I'm that child. Like I gotta learn the hard way every single time.
Every time.
Because if there's any type of thing that I'm curious about, I'm gonna go figure it out immediately.
I mean, I'm the same way.
Maybe
All
my
the time.
mom should have gave me more whoopings. No, we're not supposed to beat the kids. That's what they say. We're not supposed to.
And I'm a lover, like a lover. So if I'm interested, I'm going for it.
Going exactly.
Like no matter what, you're just gonna
exploring.
just go for it.
If my gut isn't telling me to stop, like if my gut is
the explorer.
Well, if I'm betraying my gut, like I can't see all the if you got rose tinted glasses on, they just flags. They're not red flags. I'm like, let's go, let's
take this ride
down.
That's how I feel about Weirdo Boy. With the rose-colored glasses, seeing the colors. Sorry, I keep thinking about it. I'm gonna get killed. He's gonna kill me.
He's gonna get
you. He's not.
You're
sure? Fine. Yeah, I'm
He's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, that's how I feel. Like he's super weird. He might just kill me.
I don't think he's murderer weird. I just think he's just weird.
How do you know murderer look murderer weird?
We've got it documented just in case hot sauce disappears.
You got to take away the pants at the shoe. That's how you know they're a murderer.
Would you say?
You gotta check how the pants hit the shoe. That's how you know if they're a murderer.
Oh wow!
If it's flared, if the tongue is above the shoe, or if it's flared, if the shoe kind of do this little lean.
Who set the standard for this?
Me and Hendrix. We did it just now.
You can have me start going now and looking at
people's feet.
Like
that's the killer right there.
You was a whole killer.
You with the two bows?
That nigga's
I can see your white socks. You're a murderer. Yeah.
Murderer.
If they're wearing denim shorts that are big and square, they're
and
murderers.
Long.
Yeah. If they're wearing capris,
yes,
they're murderers.
Yeah, definitely. Picnic table.
Yes, picnic table shorts, murderers. They might rob you too. They might rob you.
All of these theories, I cannot. We all have them though.
Exactly. These are all the things we think.
What do you think? What do you look forward to experiencing with an intimate partner? Like when you first start dating someone and whatever, like what is the one thing that you look forward to? Fucking or like
my freakhead ass. That's and not even to just be like a horn dog. It's more than just fucking. Like I look forward to getting to that space where you're comfortable fucking. So you're like exploring and do all the new freaky shit. That's where I love getting to. That's the fun stuff. Sorry, I just got dumb excited.
I think I look forward to cuddling time. I love a good cuddle. Like if we can cuddle, then I know that you're the one for me. Like cuddle and kind of tease each other. To see, like I'm a big teaser, so I just want to see how far you're gonna let me go before you jump my bones. But I don't necessarily want you to jump my bones.
I just want to tease you forever.
Yeah, I just want to. It's so fun, and you're just cuddling, and you're all intimate and intertwined and mingled. I love it.
I quit.
Wait, when you say intimate, you mean just like romantic or like relationships like that, or you saying like intimate like sex?
I'm meaning like anything that you're looking for, like intimacy with that.
Well,
Like,
mine is in my brain for sure. Like mine is in my brain.
ooh, what's it
Like
called? A sapiosexual?
sure, yeah, I think so. I think
that is it.
I don't even know if that's. I think that's might be. I don't know, but I'm over here like trying to avoid all the boxes. Like I don't know if I'm saying
I'm the same way, Oompa. I'd be like, I don't want no label. I don't know what it is.
I'm so aggy. Like I don't know if I want to be put in that box. Anyways, I feel like for me it's all brain. Like if you could banter with me, if we could spar verbally, if we can go down the rabbit hole of a thing and end up nowhere and come back and be like that was fun, like
so dope.
yeah, like
so
for me that's it. Like if we can keep up in conversation, just like if I know you got the wits about you, like you don't, it's not a certain kind of intelligence. It's just like discovering the intelligence that we both have in common. Like that's what I really enjoy.
Oh yeah, I love that.
That sounded
too.
so beautiful. That made my answer sound so trash. Wow.
Nah, I love that. Everybody else, like, don't get me wrong.
I'm like, oh, that was so beautiful.
That's
all poetic.
I like everything else too.
I usually look forward to that like point where you get into the situation where like you're just super comfortable being yourself, right? And like this person feels like a really safe space.
Mm-hmm.
Like that for me is what I look for and what I look forward to, definitely. Like, damn, I can't. And it doesn't happen with everybody, right? And when it doesn't happen, it's kind of like, I'm gonna just go on ahead and go.
I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm out of here.
Exactly. Like when you've met a person that's never gonna feel like a safe space. But when you do find that person and like you get to that point where it's like, yo, that shit is magical.
Magic, friend. Magic.
But how long does it typically take you guys to get there? I know it depends on the person and the vibe and whatever, but like, have any of you guys made it to that point in a while?
I feel like for me, it took like a solid year for me to like be fooling around with somebody to a point where I got comfortable to where I'm like, all right, I got my swing in this thing. We know each other. We're doing this. It feels good after a year. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't made it past 6 weeks, so I don't know how long it would take. But I'm hopeful that one day I will get there.
I'm hopeful of things.
There's gotta be hope, right?
Right.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's a good starting point to hope for whatever. Are you hoping for that with this current, young situation?
Now
did you call him young? Did you call Jerry young? Did you call Jerry young? Oh, just okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Mo's gonna act up. Mo acting up. It's not me.
It's both of y'all. Y'all both just be tag teaming.
No. I'm a nice person.
Whatever.
So
I don't know what I'm looking forward to. I think I'm just like, for the first time, I'm not jumping the gun where I'm like, oh my gosh, trying to rush stuff. I'm just like okay with just seeing how things develop. It feels like healthy. You know what I mean? Like usually it's like the reason why it ends in 6 weeks is because I be out here just doing the most in like 3 seconds flat. So like I literally go from we just met to oh my gosh, we're in love. He's the one. And so, I think maybe his Caucasianness allows me the space to proceed with caution. I think I trust niggas too quickly. And that's not the case with this white man. I'm not going to lie to y'all.
No, it's different.
So I have the ability to like kind of take that step and let it marinate and see if it makes sense. And if it doesn't, then that's okay. And if it continues to make sense, then we'll continue to proceed, I suppose.
I got a question, like, because I was just thinking about Mo's answer real quick. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to jump so quickly. I'm like,
no, go ahead.
I was just asking, how long after you meet somebody do you know if you want to have sex with them? Like
for me? Oh God.
Well, for all of us, I'm just curious.
Oh no, I'm literally thinking like for me, it has to be an immediate attraction for me. Like I literally am such a horn dog by nature.
I can see that in your eyes. I see it.
I'm literally, while I'm talking to you, getting to know you, I'm thinking about, can I have sex with this person or not? You know what I mean? So it's immediate for me.
It takes me time. I feel like I like to build a little bit of because for me sex is unfortunately very much emotional and like mental. And so because I'm so heady when it comes to sex, that emotional intimacy has to build before I can make a decision as to whether or not like we would have good sex. But there are people that like immediately it's like, oh my gosh, the chemistry is really great. I feel like I can talk to you and the vibe is really good. Then I'm like, yeah, I want to smash. But when it's somebody who I'm still a little uncertain about, I it takes me a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that's in general, but usually from day one, I know either I do or I don't. You know what I mean? And you kind of have to work that don't into a do. You know what I mean? But from day one, I can tell.
I usually want to have sex with everybody and do not.
Yeah.
Well,
I
like
don't
I
want to have
know
sex with anybody.
immediately
I have sex
that I
with
want to have
anybody,
sex with them, and I don't. We might go our whole entire relationship and not be fucking because I don't be out here fucking these niggas because I don't think they deserve to be fucking me, and I don't want to be out here being like, oh, I don't want a nigga to be like, oh yeah, I fucked hot sauce. No. You didn't.
I don't give a fuck.
You
Right.
What can you say? I upgraded your life, nigga.
My thing is, can't nobody say they fuck
I
Mo.
don't
Mo
want their-
fucks
I don't
you.
want
You
their
understand me? Can't nobody
I
say
don't
they
want
fuck
their
Mo.
body nowhere in me. And usually it's a good thing because they end up being trash as fuck. And I'd be like, I'm glad I didn't waste time on that. Like,
True.
that's why they never fuck. And I know that's what they want. You don't give them what they want. Fuck them.
Oh, I get what I want, baby. I get what I want.
No, I got good old Facebook for that. When I know what I want, I go to what I know. But these niggas ain't gonna be out here getting no ass from me. Shit. Fuck
That's
them.
Good for you.
No, fuck that. Unfortunate. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Because I feel like people get it, they got it kind of fucked up. They think like I think we got it fucked up. Like we think that, oh, if we don't give it to somebody, like somehow we maintain something. But it's like these niggas, they don't add value or take away value. It's just like you know what I mean? Like it's not about that. Like I don't know. I'm talking that shit like thinking about men because this is a lot of people talking about men. But like when it comes to women, I be out here. I'm a whole sucker.
I'm outside.
I'm a whole sucker. Not really.
See, like, I mean, I'm glad that that's not like I'm not over there because I don't want. I just for me,
your life is gonna be changed forever. Don't come over here.
Super mental. I mean, I've been here now for a while. I don't think my life will be long. I heard y'all is not that dope over there, and y'all be crazy.
Crazy,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a whole nother world over there, man.
Dope is amazing, but it comes with a price.
Oh yeah, that's a good old mind fuck. You gonna get mind fucked, your vagina fucked, all the fucks. You gonna get it all.
I can't do all that. I don't know the territory over there. I gotta stick to what I know. I'll go over there and get fucked up and end up losing everything. And what supposed to do?
Girl, losing 11 years. No, sir. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I came back.
The flashback. Here's that
You okay, Mo?
I'm back.
And for me, it's not really about like giving them like it is like I just don't. I can't even get to the point where like my lady dick gets hard because I just be so mentally checked out. I don't really get mentally connected to anybody that intimately that I have to like, and I just can't do it. Like if I can't like get horny, then we can't even have sex. And most of the time, like it takes me a while to get to the point where I don't think that the nigga is dumb as fuck and that might deserve to kind of, like be worth some ass. After that, I don't want you just coming around because I got good pussy. I do. Go home, Roger.
You probably should be over on this. I'm this is my last time advocating for it, but I'm just saying, come off the balcony. I feel like you're right. That's what people be holding on to. They be holding on to safety. They're like, I know this territory.
I don't know that side.
I've heard so many horror stories over there, and I'm just like, I can't. Like, I'm already too fucked up.
If you scared, say you scared.
I'm scared.
You scared. You scared to lose. You scared to lose everything you built on that side. That's what it is.
Scared. I'm scared.
Thank you. That's it. I'm sorry.
One day though,
One day.
I'm gonna jump off the fence.
Great.
I might stay close. Like when you go in the pool in the deep end, you can't really swim. So you just always hold on a little bit.
Yo, that the first time I went swimming, I didn't know. I just saw. Let me just real quick side story.
No, go ahead.
I saw on TV, I saw on the Disney Channel that all the little white kids, they just jump in the pool and they swim. So when I went to the pool for the first time in my life, I said, y'all, I'm going to jump in the pool and I'm going to swim. If I jump on a short end, I might hit my head. So I'm going to jump in on the deep end. And first of all, I feel like this is just who I am as a human. So I feel like it's a relevant story. But the first time I learned how to swim was exactly that. I just jumped head first in the deep end and I did not swim. I opened my eyes. And it was just all blue, chlorine blue around me. And I just saw feet. Everybody's feet was just like this. Next thing, I really didn't know if I had died already. I didn't scared. I didn't know anything. Next thing I see is just somebody with a little red thing just come and scoops me up and brings me to the top. And I'm like, I don't know to be scared. I just know I couldn't breathe. And I still can't swim to this day because yeah. The first time.
That was Oompa swimming lesson.
So that would be me. I would need somebody to literally breathe and gather me back out because I was like, "Oh, please!" And I probably didn't even know that I was drowning until somebody was like, "Bitch, you was literally underwater for that long."
You were dead.
Yeah, you should.
I died.
Back over here, and that is literally the story. That's the story of jumping off the fence.
Yeah. Well, that was my first experience. I dove in head first and everybody was like, bitch, what are you doing? You don't know what you're doing over there. Like, you can't swim. You can't just jump over there and think that everything's going to be okay. Right. And then I quickly came back. I was like, this is not my calling. I gotta go. I gotta leave here.
But actually, when did you know that it wasn't your calling?
It was when I was like, I had my face between her legs and I was like, I don't like it.
No, this is too much. I didn't sign up for this part. I didn't sign up for this.
What is that?
But I'm a team player.
That's how I always feel about women. I feel like because I am, so I was like, it just be too wet down there, and I just
it's all fun and games until you're face to face with that bitch, and it's like
that's when the games begin for me. Let the games begin.
That's when we get going.
Let's go.
I mean, I still did what I had to do, but it shouldn't be that kind of mental turmoil. You know what I mean? Like the fact that I was so disconnected from what I was doing physically and my mentals was just like,
you like to be connected.
Did you communicate in this moment?
No, I lied because, the thing is we had such a great emotional connection that it was just kind of like, if I say that I hate vagina, I'm going to lose the emotional connection. And I didn't want to lose that. So I just kind of played along like, all right, I guess I'll be a lesbian for however long she'll let me,
You're like Lynn from Girlfriends.
Oh,
I finally figured you the fuck out. You are Lynn from Girlfriends.
I definitely faked being a lesbian
because you didn't want to hurt her feelings.
No, because we had developed a really great connection.
I'm fighting somebody. I'm not doing that.
Thank you.
At whatever age I'm at, you getting far, Jill.
So you'd want to know that I don't like it here.
Yeah, you can low key feel that. I don't know about the girlfriend, but you can low key feel that.
Why would you want to know, Oompa? Why would you want to know?
It's not even about knowing. If somebody,
I don't want to. Already told myself I do not want to be somebody's first nothing no more. I did that. I said that I don't want to be nobody's playground. If that's what I'm choosing on your, if that's what I'm choosing with you, fine. I'm not an experiment. People look at you and they're like, oh, I might be able to do a girl. I don't want to be that person because
I don't want you might be able to do it. Can you or can you not?
You said again?
No, like what you're saying. I don't want you to check and see if you can do it. Can you do it?
No,
Or
my
can you
behalf. Go do that with one of the girls that's playing around. Go do that with one of them that's playing around.
Well,
I've been
she
here.
came to me. I wasn't out here on some like, ooh, let me experiment. I was happily married, so I thought, right, to a whole man. Okay, so she pursued me. So I don't feel any type of way. She
Okay, that's
deserved to
fine.
be lied to.
Well, she deserved to be lied
She
to.
knew what I was.
Well, I will
No,
say,
you need to
you could.
communicate.
I
You
want to
could be
talk
married
to this
to a man
woman
that's
though.
quit.
I want
Sorry,
to talk to
sorry.
this woman because I want
She
to
would
know.
straight shame me though. Whenever I'd be like, I don't know about this, she'd be like, oh gosh. And I'm like, oh damn it. Now I'm gonna lose the emotional connection. Fine.
You
I
gotta
like
lose it.
pussy.
You're holding on to it like a piece of it. You're like, I don't want the other things you have, but like the emotions are cool.
Yeah, they were really great.
You can't like select off a person what they have to offer. You can't be like,
This ain't
that.
Burger King. You can't make.
Oh, this
can't
is
have it
what
your
I'm going
way.
wrong. But go
Trying to
ahead.
get the 4 like look
Why
at you.
can't I do that though? I don't get why that's a problem.
And not if you're not communicating. If you're saying, look, like I have an emotional connection to you, but it's not physical for me. That person can make a decision about how they pursue their relationship to you. But if they're thinking that it's an overall connection of the spiritual, physical, emotional, mental, and it's for you a fraction of that, and you're not telling them, it's not like they can't feel it. They know. So they end up trying to do things to figure out how to know. And it's like, all you have to do is be like, you know what, this isn't that for me. Like,
But I don't think I knew that though. So that was the other piece of it, right? Because it was because of the context in which it happened, right? There was a lot of stuff going on. So I had a lot of things to try to figure out. So I wasn't like maliciously like not telling her. I literally was just like, maybe it's because I'm technically somebody's wife still, right? And that's the reason why there's this disconnect. Maybe it's because this is my first time with a woman. Maybe that's why that there's the disconnect. So it was really hard to kind of like sift through all of that. But I jumped in head first because of the fact that, you know, it felt like a really dope connection. And so I thought the connection, the emotional connection could kind of carry me through all the other parts of the connection, and it didn't. And so, you know, eventually we went our separate ways.
Yeah, I feel like I understand. I empathize with it, but I still feel like the humanity.
You still gonna fight me. You still gonna fight me.
I'm still gonna fight you. Like we still gonna swear. Yeah, it's like I've been here. I've been doing this. Like you just came over.
You're not gonna do this with me.
I'm fighting.
I just want to test it out and see, but no, I don't want you.
I don't want we cut off? No, bitch. Now we can't do nothing.
I do feel like she gave it a grade A try.
Not you, Jill. Not you. Sorry.
Good old college try.
Well, you know, like me, I'll just stay. Like I said, I'll just remain the resident heterosexual.
Yes, stay on that side.
I'll just stay on this fucking side where it's trash. And you know,
yeah, go ahead.
Listen, I'm telling you, as someone who can jump both sides, the other side is just more colorful trash. So it's all right, sweetheart. It's all right. It's just more colorful trash.
Oh,
hey. No, I don't. I just hey.
No disagreement. Just
no, I can't. I know I'm supposed to defend it, but when you called me out, I was like, I can't. I don't got nothing else.
That's it. Just hey.
Wow, Jill. If someone put your ex's genitalia in a lineup, could you pick it out?
Your most recent ex, could you pick it out? Let me tell you how this question came up, right? So this dude who legit I was involved with like a good 5-6 years ago sent me a picture of his member and was like, hey, did you ever notice this before?
It was a mole.
I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, this birthmark on my penis. And I was like, what would make you think that 5 years later I could identify your penis?
Yeah.
Like,
yo, niggas ain't even creative with the dick pic sins.
If you want to send me a DP, just say that. Just say that.
Right.
Like, did you ever notice this before? Even if I did, you think I committed that to memory? Like
5 years ago?
What? That's wild.
Goodbye.
So I'm wondering if this is a thing. Like, could you, you know, Mo, you were recently somebody's wife, and you were probably in there very frequently. And so, like, if that was put in a lineup, right? Like, you got 5 of them mugs. could you identify her?
100% yes. 100%
You
yes.
On
could?
sight, or would
Yes.
you have to like feel, smell,
On
taste?
sight. On
Really?
motherfucking
Like,
sight.
oh,
Do you know how much I've seen that vagina? Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh,
On sight, I can notice it.
Really?
Yes.
I couldn't pick nobody dick out of lineup.
No, no,
And
no.
when
no.
you are 11 years of looking at the same genitalia
take me that
all
long.
the time,
It's all a year.
11 years?
6 months. Yeah, 6 months, nigga. I'm committed to memory.
Got it. It's mine.
Is it easier for vagina because you're so face to face with it? I mean,
Maybe that's it too. Maybe
but,
that's
you know,
it.
like,
Maybe
but with
that's
the
it.
vagina, you're like literally like eye to eye, nose to
Getting
nose,
it all in. You're right.
like,
Yeah.
you're really there.
It varies more too. Like,
Yes, and
like,
it's
you
more
see one thing, it's
individualized.
small,
Right.
like,
Right. A vagina is definitely way more individualized. So that's different. That's a different ballgame. You're right. I feel like my most recent penis, though, nope, I would not be able to pick them out of a lineup. I would not.
Then
Because
spend that
they
money.
technically all look the same.
They just vary in different sizes and stuff. Like, that's it.
Exactly. Lean to the right, to the side,
Curve,
up, down,
little J's
in.
sometimes. Like,
Yeah. And you know, a dick just look like a dick.
A
You know,
dick.
like it's a dick ass dick.
Dick.
a dick ass dick. Yeah.
It's a dick ass dick.
Ass dick. You
It's
know?
not a dick. Like, yeah.
They all look, some of them, you know, you can probably pick out some that are not so
Right. Not so normal.
yeah,
Right.
not so normal. You be like, oh, I know that one.
I remember that one.
Like that.
I remember that one. I don't saw that one.
Oh, you know, very distinguished. Oh, that.
Hey you. Hey
Around the
you.
rosy.
The nigga with the dick.
Yeah, exactly. That
Ice tea
nigga.
lemonade. Yeah.
But I think like a vagina is a little bit more, you know, like I'm there, you know, we're intimate. I look down. I even know how to do it. You see how I'm describing it so well?
I feel like it's also like, you know how hands, like they have a personality that fits the person.
Yep.
That's how I feel about vaginas. Like it's hands.
It goes with it. It's like a part of their body.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But dick be dick ass dick, like you said.
It's just an extension, just out here. It's just out
And
here.
look, you know, like
I am here.
and there goes her dick. You know, like it's always just the same thing. I definitely wouldn't be. Definitely wouldn't be able to pick it out. Anything? Nope, I don't.
I'm like, as much as I look at it, though, as I look at it often, but I'm like, you put it up against somebody else that probably would have something very similar, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I don't know who it is.
That's exactly why you can spot the D in the lineup. Well, I mean, no, I don't think they are.
They can't.
Yeah. Like I'm imagining them like in a lineup with like they're behind a curtain and you just stick your dick in between the curtains.
That's exactly what I'm thinking of.
I
and
have
I'm like,
no idea. This one, and
Number two. Dick number two.
But I can pay back the dick in the curtain.
Do you think that somebody should be mad at you if you can't pick up your dick? Like, yo, you.
I feel like guys need to understand. They gotta understand.
Oh no, my dick.
You don't know my dick.
Oh, this dick I be giving you,
Like, oh, I gotta test it to figure it out. I gotta test it. Let's see.
all of it. The muscle memory in my mouth.
I gotta see. How does my vagina wrap around it to see?
I gotta sit on all of that.
I gotta sit on them to figure it out.
That nigga will be mad.
You brought it up. I said no. You said prove it. I said okay.
All right. That's how you know.
A glory hole. Yes, a glory hole. I only saw one of what is it? The sweetest. I found that CD just now. The sweetest kiss, the sweetest thing, or some shit like that with them white bitches.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, do you have any irrational fears?
All of my fears are irrational.
Every single one of them are.
Every single one of them.
Give me one that you think is irrational. Like what do you
The dark. Like it's mad dumb. Like if I turn on the light and a ghost can't kill me in the light. Like if I turn the light off, that nigga's coming for me right now. Like
The dark.
it's dumb.
heights? People.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. So that's it.
It's the dark. Yeah, that is an irrational. My son he's always afraid of the dark, but can't sleep. Like he'd be like, "Mommy, turn the lights off." But nigga, you just told me you're afraid of the dark. Like, what are you saying?
But you gotta
He
leave
wants
the
to be
TV
in
on
there.
though, right?
You gotta be at the door so he knows everything outside of it. Been there and done that.
Do you have to leave the TV on? Because that's usually how it works. Like
I sleep with the TV on every night.
exactly.
Do you?
Every night as a grown ass woman.
I cannot sleep with the TV on because I feel like no matter what level you put the TV on, you're gonna wake up and it's gonna sound like it's blasting in your ears. So I never leave it on. And I don't
put
want to feel
17, 18 every night.
Really?
Every night because I need to hear Joan and I need to hear Lynn. I need to hear all them in the background so I don't hear nothing else. No steps, no creaks, no birds.
I feel you. I feel you.
It's just girlfriends.
I feel
So
you.
that's how I feel about fans. So I always sleep with a fan on. Because I need to hear that white noise because I need something to block out.
When you live in an old Dorchester home, or wherever, just an older home, you got the doors creaking, you got stairs creaking, and you'll literally drive yourself insane.
You hear people downstairs walking around. What they doing? What they going to do?
And I got animals and dumbass big ass cats that sound like humans that like to walk around at night. Like, I need something on to blink that out, but not because of the dark specifically. Just the noise. Oh, I'm not judging you though. I'm not judging you.
I'm not judging. I done had this fear my whole life. I can't do nothing about it. Also, like every time if I don't play anything in the background, if there's no fan, if there's no TV now, like I'll have a nightmare instantly. Like if I'm asleep, I'm going to have a nightmare. I'm gonna wake up.
Do you ever remember your nightmares?
Sometimes I remember them at least like in the 15 minutes before it takes me to go back to sleep. It be dumb shit too, like big shoes. I don't know. Dumb shit. KKK. Like it be mad shit. It be random shit. Like
you ever woke up from a dream and was like, damn, I want to go back to that and try to get like me dreaming.
Yes.
Making yourself dream about it and it just don't work. Like bitch,
it does not work. I be trying to think about it the whole time, like go back to sleep, go back to sleep, go back to sleep.
Because it was like one of those good ones. It might not have been like the greatest, but things was, you just wanted to see that shit end.
Yeah, you could go back to that world.
Especially when I've been in an action movie. Ooh, child, I be shooting shit up.
Oh, see, I need one of those.
My action movies is I'm always like running. It's like the ultimate runner. Like I'm jumping in a car and I'm running. I've got to get out the car, hop on a bus and I'm running and I'm just getting out and then I'm running.
Let me look it up.
What does running in your dreams mean?
Clearly, I got some deep-seated issues I'm running away from. Clearly, I've got some shit I'm running away from.
My last weird-ass dream was my manager. Actually, I think he's in here. My manager.
Shout out to Manager Jonathan.
Yeah,
he's officially my bestie. Officially,
that's my dog, man. That's my dog. It was something that happened. We got into an argument at a show, and he walks into this back room. And in the back room, it's a coiled snake, and it's gray, and it's changing colors like a light, like the lights in here. Wow. And then he pulls out two dinosaurs, like one baby pink dinosaur and one green dinosaur. He just shows me his dinosaur. And I was like, word, John. Can you talk about that thing though? Like, I never told him actually. This is my first time. If he's still here, he's hearing it now. But yeah, like it was just weird shit. I wake up and it scares the shit out of me in my sleep. But when I wake up, I'm like, that's dumb as hell.
Like that was the dumbest shit ever.
You be doing so many things in these dreams. You be over here 1 minute, you jump over here, you're gone over to somewhere else. You be like, bitch, stay still.
Hey, wake up.
Just wake your ass up.
So the dream meaning of running is associated with trying to escape from something in life. To see yourself running away is all about chasing a goal or running from something in life. The distance that you ran during the dream can indicate the challenge you are facing and that you will face a challenge soon.
Oh, ¿qué pasó?
Okay, Mo, tell us everything.
What you
Really,
want?
I got some therapy sessions. I gotta call Athena and dig
You
some
gotta
more
unpack that.
and figure that out.
Shows me his dinosaurs.
Right. Like, what? Can we revisit that?
What do dinosaurs mean? Look that up. What do dinosaurs in a dream mean?
Somebody
Dinosaurs in
said
a
it was a
dream mean?
fear or something. I don't know. Somebody read. I'm gonna read to y'all. Don't wait for me because it's gonna be a minute. But
Don't wait for this though. Don't wait for it.
Dinosaurs in a dream mean, okay. Dreaming of a dinosaur signifies that it is time to put things behind you and move on to the situation that has been holding you back. It can symbolize outdated attitudes. This may symbolize your desires. To dream of many dinosaurs means you should probably give up your past habits and ways of thinking.
John, if you wanted me to be more organized, you could have just told me.
You didn't have to come in my dreams, fam.
Showing me your dinosaurs.
Over here showing me your dinosaurs. Just tell me what you want, nigga.
Together, bitch.
Change your ways.
Here's a
Change
green
your
light.
ways.
It is multiple dinosaurs, so you need to get rid of it now.
Right.
And what do you see as your best character trait?
I don't know what the word is, but to explain it, I would say my ability to make people feel comfortable, whatever that is. So, like, I consider that like a superpower, so to speak. When you're around me, you don't have to worry about guards or things like that because I'm never a threat or a safe space, I guess. That's my best quality. I'm a safe space.
Okay, I like that.
Ditto. I'll take that one.
You gotta find a different one, or unless that is your absolute best. Well, but you can
Did she freeze? Let's say, did you freeze?
I feel. Me?
No, that was Jill. I wasn't sure what that face. I'm like, did she actually freeze? What just
My
happened?
ability to look like I'm frozen on camera.
I think I would say mine's is my humor, I believe.
Yeah.
I just like to see people laughing and having a good time and knowing that, sometimes my misery is causing them delight. So I think that my humor is I think it's also a defense mechanism. But I think it is one of my favorite character traits.
Yeah. Can I say instead of a defense mechanism, let's say a coping mechanism.
Okay.
Because I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing to laugh sometimes through our shit. It is good.
Okay. I like it. Coping mechanism.
I think mine is probably. I feel like I see people. Like I feel like my biggest trait is that for good or bad or indifferent to me, I see people. Like I see them in full context. Like there's no one action that sums up a whole person for me. It's a series of actions. It's a series of things that brought you to who you are. I got so much empathy for people, like no matter where they are in life. And most things that they do. There's a few things that are on my list that's like. Your head could roll any day, but like it's a very small list, like things where I can't see a person, so like I'm able to love people through seeing them. I think
that's dope.
That's deep.
Yeah. I like
superpowers.
You in these episodes, you guys often, and I see you talking about it too, Oompa, therapy and mental health and stuff like that. All being entertainers, like. How do you cope the most with like depression, anxiety? I've been going through it this week. Like literally in a dark place. And I just like sometimes I feel like, how do other people like deal with their shit? And I see status messages all the time. Oompa, you're very transparent with how you're feeling and what's going on and whatever like that. Like people expect you to be, bubbly and always on and whatever. And sometimes you're just off. Like as an entertainer where people literally feel like every time they see you, you should be like, ah. And sometimes
Drinking sunset.
make me laugh, make me like
Mhm.
some. No, nigga, I'm
Not to
sad.
fucking day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sad. I don't want to.
Mhm.
So how do you guys deal with that? And Jill, you also coming from the other side of people who, you know, like help people that like this, you know, like how do you deal with it?
Like this.
That
Who
just
help
help
people
us.
like
Yeah,
this?
niggas
That
like
are like this.
Depressed people.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that like the reason why I said ditto to what Mo said is that like I I professionally I have to be a safe space for people, right? And so people feeling like they can show up and be their full selves and it's okay, right? Like no matter how dark that full self is in that moment or for several moments, and it's okay. So that I think is kind of the way that I structure my relationship building with people is just to be accepting and non-judgmental and just making sure that people feel heard and that it's okay to be not okay, right? Like and I think that like I'm also super transparent. May is definitely mental health awareness month, and so I try to speak about it as much as possible. Even though I am a licensed therapist, I also see a therapist, right? And so for me, it comes down to I'm not gonna not practice what I preach, right? Like I too need somebody to process things with, and there's still a lot of things that I'm working through. So I'm never shy about disclosing the fact that I'm in therapy. I'll tell everybody, like if me disclosing my own journey will help somebody else feel comfortable about the thought of even going to therapy, then I feel like I've done my part. So
Shout out to you.
How do you deal with depression yourself?
I feel my feelings. Like that's literally I give myself the opportunity to feel my feelings. I take mental health days when I was able to. I can't take no time off for 6 months. This shit is killing me. But I really do take the space to just kind of feel my feelings and like name it, right? Like I think sometimes we try to pretend like we're not in a funk or we're not in a dark place, but like I name the stuff that I'm dealing with and that I'm facing and that I'm going through. And so if you're my friend, you probably know like, oh shit, she ain't doing too well, because I don't hide it anymore, because I don't think anything good comes out of that. So there are days where Sauce and I will commiserate about, just wanting to end it all. And we try to negotiate like who's going to kill who first, right? Like we both need to be taken out, but like, how we going to do this? Right. So, and I think just having the space to be able to have those conversations, albeit probably not reality, but like even feeling like, you have a person that you can say to like, yo, I would rather be dead right now, right? Like, and not everybody can handle that and hold that and allow you to take the space to say that. And so, I'm okay with you calling me and being like, yo, I really am wanting to end it all. And it's okay to feel that way. I think there's unfortunately so many times that people just feel so much shame and guilt for even having the thoughts. That they don't say anything and they don't name it, and then it becomes even more depressing because you're like, oh my gosh, you're doing it on your own. So I just encourage us to name what it is that's going on and what's happening, and then it creates a level of freedom that I think is mentally freeing as well.
Now it's odd because I've kind of found solace in the other side of it. I definitely still feel and go through all of those emotions, but I definitely found peace in withdrawing and literally sitting by myself and naming and dealing with all of that, and not necessarily, reaching out to my friends in that moment. And like my friends and understanding me know when I withdraw, it's because I'm in that dark space and I need that time to process all the feelings that I'm feeling, so that when I come back out, I'm back to me. You know what I mean? And not to say that I can't trust those friends with those dark thoughts or when I'm in that dark space. It's just I find more peace and solace. I don't know, maybe because I'm more in a spiritual realm for me when I get into that dark space. I rely heavily on my spirituality when I get there. So that requires me to kind of segregate myself and go deep into spirituality and kind of dig deep and figure out what's going on for myself. But yeah, I don't, that's why I was like, it's odd because as close as I am to my friends and transparent about my regular life and everything else, the dark times is like when I withdraw from literally the entire world and it's just me and my spiritual beings, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's a normal, I think that's a normal symptom of depression, right? And so that does happen, that withdrawal, like, you know, not enjoying the things that you usually enjoy, not being able to kind of like, you know, take up space because you're just like, ugh, I can't even be bothered with even being around people. Like all of those things are super, you know, normal parts of it. And I think that's fine too, right? I think everybody should just find their own coping mechanism that feels good for them.
What about you, Oompa?
So I'm in therapy also, like, and I feel like, I mean, yo, if you can talk to somebody, like somebody who literally comes to show up and hold the weight of like things for you that like your friends shouldn't have to hold, it's like, I think it's a beautiful thing. So like I'm like I'm trying to like get away from the stigma altogether, and encourage my people to get away from the stigma around therapy. So I'm in therapy. Another thing is like that saved my life, honestly, like is I read this book. It's called A New Earth. And I read this book, and then like at the same time I started putting like whenever right now I'm out of practice, so like I'm noticing like, oh wow, like you really need routine and you really need these things to like help you maintain a sense of like let me back up. I feel like understanding and this is my route. This is not everybody's route. This is not how they deal with their own depression. This is my route, and everybody has different things that they're fighting with, and different ways that they're fighting different shades of depression. And for me, it's like what really helps me is to understand that my ego as a thing that wants to protect me and that wants to like be in front of me and like look and make sure that there's nothing happening. And when there is, I close off. And when it's like, or I bark and I do these things, or like I have these habits and I have this way of like thinking about my ego as like a part of me and something that wants to protect me, but isn't always necessary, and trying to figure out when it is that I'm making myself more important in my misery than I need to be, or like when I'm creating suffering for myself by thinking I'm more important in a thing than I am. And like that really helps me. Meditation has helped me, yoga helps me, prayer helps me, my spirituality helps me. And like when I'm in routine with all of those different things, like it has truly saved my life. Like I don't like, my quality of life has increased in the last year, like just finding all of those things at one time. Like so yeah, I think that's how I deal with it. And like it's been really good for me. And then, but it's like, you know, like I also don't want to say like, oh, you know, you wake up one day and suddenly you're never depressed. Like that's not it.
No, it's a lifelong battle, literally lifelong.
In some way, like it just there are times though that, and I'm grateful. Like I would, like, you know, just being transparent, like I would be up and then down every 3 months, like clockwork, up, down for 3 months, up, down for 3 months. And, you know, in the last year, I was only down one time. And I'm like, bitch, that's a victory for you. Like,
I know that's right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that I have learned to just take a break. I noticed that in the last week, I didn't do like anything that I was supposed to do. And I was kind of okay with that. Like I stayed with my meetings or, you know, whatever. But then other than that, I just didn't do anything that I was required to do. And I had to, because I was in a bad mood. I was in a bad mood. Like I was trying to buy a car, trying to sell a car, trying to get fucked over by it, being paranoid, like I have a kid, I'm doing extra shit on the side, there's traffic, there's decision making, and I was just like, you know what, fuck this shit. You know, like I'm not gonna do things that I have to do. Like I'm just not gonna do it. So, you know, like I think that I've grown to like value those times. And I think next I just wanna like get up and like get on a plane and like go somewhere. I have people strategically placed now in the earth. One of my other really bestest friends ever, she just moved to Florida, and I'm like, yes, bitch, you know, like,
come on, get that sunshine.
Like, and when I'm over there, I'm at peace. Like we're just chilling, like chilling and just falling asleep and having a good time and hanging out. And I like that shit. So like, I think that, like I vent a lot. I vent a lot everywhere. I'm extremely transparent. So like if I'm going through something, I'm just going to start talking about it. I might take out my phone and, and it's amazing what people be like, damn, thank you, bitch, because I thought I was the only one. That brings me a lot of comfort, just being like, oh, I'm not the only bitch out here dealing with this shit. Like, I'm not the only one crazy. Like, yo, okay, cool. Okay, tribe, I see you. Like, okay.
Yeah.
So I like those things. And I like to, like, smoke weed and go to sleep. Like,
Amen.
Really,
so much fun doing that. So much fun.
Yeah. So, that has been a big comfort to me too. Like I've ramped up the weed smoking, but I'm like, because I have to. I'd be tired.
I think that's been my therapy is like weed. And I have therapy. Don't get me wrong, I have my therapist as well. I've just gotten to her. I look at therapy for me as like a workout. So it's like I have a set up appointment with her once a month. We go get my mental workout, get everything out. But when I'm in that dark space, marijuana and spirituality, oh my God, it's a winning combination. It's winning.
It's a good thing. I'm like trying to get I pushed the envelope with my mother the other day. She's in so much pain. She has sciatica and blah blah blah. And usually I'm like, you need to try like other things, like like instead of all that, medication, you should try other things.
Some natural things.
I was just like, Ma, you need to smoke some weed. And she was like, Danielle.
With the voice.
That is her voice.
That's her actual voice.
Girl, if you don't go hit that. And I know they know that I do it now. Like they know because I'd be like not giving a fuck. I'd be going downstairs.
I'm sure they can smell it too.
Exactly. Sure. Because I'd be like, if I just smoke on the porch, I don't smell like it. But that's not true. But they don't say nothing to me, and I think that that's pretty cool because they know I'll be stressed out. But I value everything that you guys have said here tonight, and I think that that's a dope way to kind of close the show with May being Mental Health Month. So that is very good. So that was thank you guys for sharing.
With the sideways.
Sharing. Oompa, you are absolutely amazing.
Thank you very much.
Like literally absolutely amazing. A lot of people don't know that when Henny and HotWings first started, you were around the same time, like, coming up, and we asked you to open our second live show that I was stressed out about it. And you came and did the fucking thing. And that was really, really big and really dope. From the first time I saw you at Alcide's music showcase, I was like, God damn. He's like, that's not good. And I was like, yo, she's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's my dog, man. I just want you to know I've been waiting for years to be on the hot seat.
I know.
Since the scene is set up, I was there. I was like, man, and I was there for the show, and I was like, I've been waiting to be on this. I've been waiting.
I don't know how it happened like this. Yeah, I don't know.
We take a lot of breaks.
Right.
But now that we're like, this has been a dream. Again, like Henny and HotWings, you're definitely like one of us. You're a family. You are fucking amazing. And it's been amazing to see you grow, and congratulations on everything. Like, goddamn.
Thank you. That
like
means
shit, Oompa. Like, damn.
Thank you for all the gas. I appreciate it.
It's crazy. Like we be talking to celebrities and shit, and I know people feel weird about when people say that, but like if you think about it, like you're really kind of like paving the way. So keep doing what you're doing. It's dope. It's dope. What do you
down?
I just want to be loved. Oh, thank you.
What do you have coming up? What do you have going on? Tell us everything.
Yeah, I got this is the first time I have a new project that's coming up soon. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to kick it with y'all all summer long. I want to kick it with I want the summer and Oompa to be one this year.
Okay.
She outside.
I'm outside, new music, and I'm just like really focused on joy. Like I feel like I deserve that much. So like my whole last year has been focused on finding joy and being unbothered. And so I got a new project with a bunch of music that like reflects that. So that's all coming up very soon.
Yes, I love when I hear the new music.
Yeah, I'm gonna be outside real soon.
Yeah, make sure we get that. Make sure we get that.
Stop, pronto, mommy.
Make sure y'all you guys do a good job sharing though. We appreciate it.
Yes, you do.
Where can we find you on your social media, everything like that?
Yeah, everything is Oompa Out Loud, OOMP, no A, Out Loud, OOMP, Out Loud. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Venmo, Cash App, all of that.
Yes, out there.
Oh yes. You can follow me, Ms. Mophila, MZMOPHILA, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also follow my podcast, Let's Get Naked, LEZGETNAKED, with the underscore on Instagram and Twitter, and without one on Facebook. And every single Sunday, goddamn night, you can catch me and my bro DJ Dex on 88.5 Big City Radio. Big City Radio's Sultry Sunday. Listen,
soon.
Yes, that sounds like new project. Holla at me, Oompa. Stop playing with me. And Jill, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Jill_Badu, but ain't shit going on over there. But if you want to follow me, I suppose you could.
Look at some good food pictures and cute pictures of Jill.
I don't even do that.
Look at her in there.
Following.
Yeah,
follow.
Followers.
Come on, follow.
Catch myself, Miss Hot Sauce, to you across all social media, blah, 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 blah. Henny and HotWings. Go watch it on YouTube so you guys can see it on the YouTube. SoundCloud, Stitcher, all of the podcasting streaming apps. Go watch all of them. They're absolutely amazing. And you guys can become a hot wing and join us and comment live. We're here every Friday at 9 a.m. But we're taking a break all the way till September.
Yeah. So y'all got time to catch up on these old episodes
this summer,
so that when we come back,
big fat,
y'all can be good and ready for what we got to talk about. You understand me?
I'm gonna come back skinny. Watch. I'm gonna be hella skinny.
I'm gonna come back more thick because I'm trying to. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna come back. No, I won't.
Oh, wow.
No, I won't. I'm for the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just in case LGBTQIAPA, y'all see me out here.
Yes, good job, Oompa. Good job.
And make sure you guys are following and listening to Spark FM online across all social media platforms, and Saucy and Friends in the Morning each and every Monday through Friday. From 8 to 11, just tune in. We be talking. We with the shits. We just be talking about shit. Like just tune in. We got good music and all that good shit. And be safe.
Yes.
Be great, and we'll see you guys on the other side of the summer.
Let's go.
With that said, we are officially out of here. We love you guys. Bye, Hot Wings.
Peace out. Have a good summer, y'all.